Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. I have a very short and sweet little DIY for you, so let's get started. Today we're starting out with 8 of these Dollar Tree frames. I've seen them for a while. I've had these for a while and didn't really know what to do with them, but today I decided that I was going to make these into like window frames to hang on my wall. And you guys, this was the easiest, funnest, simple, beautiful DIY between Dollar Tree items and my TEMU items that I got. I'm so excited to share these with you guys today. So we're going to go ahead and take all the braids out of Brad's braids out of these. I just take a little clipper and pull them all out. I do go over this with some white, or actually it's plaster Waverly paint for a base coat on them, but you will see in just a few that I do decide to take them out and spray them with spray paint. But I wanted to do this because I wanted to make sure that it didn't take forever for me to paint with the spray paint, but also I didn't want to keep painting these to get a good coverage over them. So I go over these one time, make sure you get the insides, the outsides, make sure you get the corners really well. You want to make sure these are completely covered so that when you spray paint them, they get an even coverage all over them. So I just go ahead and get these completely covered and make sure that I don't really have a lot of the black spots showing. That way it's easy for the spray paint to attach to these also. So I just continue to paint all the way around. I'm just showing you guys so that you can see how I do it, just in case you're just really not sure, you're a beginner and you really want to make these. It's super simple. Just continue to paint all the way around, like I said, on the insides and the outsides of all the areas, because you're going to need to make sure when we spray paint, and here's our spray paint, I used a primer spray paint because I did not want it to be shiny. So then I decided to, instead of doing too much gluing and all of that, I do staple them down in the back. I'm glue through the middle, and then I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue in the middle and add a popsicle stick to each of these sides. That's just going to give it a little bit more reinforcement to hold them together so that they are really strong. And there we go. So you're going to do this for all 8 of them. So I do 2 at a time of the set, and then I glue down the middle, staple 3 sides in the back, 3 staples in the back to hold them together, and then do 2, like I said, do 2 at a time. So you're doing a pair, do your popsicle stick, and then we're going to move on to where we do 4 of them. And see here, you'll see that they're lined up, and I'm just taking my staple gun. I kind of hold it sideways so it goes through the 2 larger main thicker pieces, so it doesn't go through so where you don't see it on the front side. I go ahead and take my popsicle sticks to really just give it extra support. I was cutting this down. I was going to use this in the middle, but then I decided to go ahead and just use my staple gun to staple all 4 sides together. All right, and so this is what it's gonna look like once they are all together. This is with them up and down, and then I do show you guys what it looks like vertically. That way, if you decided you wanted to do them the opposite way than I did, that way you have an idea what they look like. I decided to go with them horizontally. Yeah. So here it is. These are the other 4. I'm showing you guys exactly how I do it. Super simple. Add your popsicle sticks. I actually got that staple gun at Walmart. I think it was like $5.98. Super cheap. And then you can get the staples to go with it for just like $2 or $3. I highly recommend investing in one because I'm just lazy and like to do things the easy way. So now we're going to take some of this Waverly paint in ink. I absolutely love this paint. And I go ahead and I just dry brush. That just means there's no water involved. You're gonna tap your paint, the bristles into your paint, and then really just dab them to the side where it's just a little bit of paint. You can always add more. And even if you add too much, you can go back over it with your white paint, your white chalk paint, and it will cover it perfectly fine. So as you see, I go all the way around. On here again, we're going to make sure that we're hitting all the sides on the inside, all the sides on the outside, and kind of just add as much as you feel like works for your liking. You don't even have to do this. You can do this in any color that fits your decor in your home. I'm doing more of a farmhouse theme, so I went with the ink just to kind of make it look more rustic also, and like weathered and old, and I didn't want to use brown. I'm just not a brown kind of girl. So here's the second one. We're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to just dip it into the paint just a little bit, and dab it off, and then go all the way around, inside and the outsides. Really make sure you're getting the insides and the outsides of this also, because when it is on the wall, you don't want the sides to be bare white and then, you know, the insides or the front of it have, you know, dry brush. You want to make sure that it is cohesive all the way around. So that's what I did here. Okay, so here you see I stand both of them up in front of me, and that's because I want to make sure that I have like enough to where there's enough paint on both of them where they look not identical, but you know, they look like a pair. I don't really like anything to look identical, but I do want to make sure that there's you know, enough paint on both of them to where it looks like they were made to be a pair. So I love it. You guys, look at how cute these are. They really look like they're old, you know. That's what my goal was, to make look like windows that looked old. All right, so now we're moving into where I use our TEMU flowers. You guys, these are absolutely adorable. So I'm gonna take 3 colors of each. I grabbed some of these, but I didn't really use these. These are also from TEMU and absolutely adorable. You guys, if you did not see my TEMU video, definitely check it out. And I will be honest with you, I got some heated seat covers for my truck that I'm obsessed with. They were like 12 or 16 bucks. And I'm telling you guys, if you have back issues, if you have autoimmune issues, if you are just a sick old lady like me, you're gonna love them because they truly are amazing. Okay, so I take 2 of these pink and 1 purple. I don't know what happened to the footage of me, but I just took some green boxwood and just stuck a few pieces on each side on these little wreaths. I guess I lost footage of that, but it's all good. Anyway, so I don't know what was going on with these flowers. These ones would not hold for me. I don't know if I just wasn't holding them long enough. So I go ahead and get those glued down, and I do the same exact thing for the other side. Now those ones are super cute. I just kind of stuck 2 on each side and on the sides of them behind the boxwood greenery, just to give it a little color on the rim. But I go ahead and I add the same thing on each side. These flowers are so pretty. I mean, they are really pretty. But just definitely hold them down with your glue for a minute, because they will try to buckle off and pop off because of the boxwood green. And so I just hold them down a little longer than I normally would something, and they stuck in perfectly. That piece just would not stay. I'm telling you, man, I struggled to finish this, but I'm so glad it's done. It turned out so pretty, and I will have a video for you guys coming this week on Friday. I'm going to do a farmhouse DIY video for you guys. It's been a minute, and I'm so itching to get back into some farmhouse stuff. Easter is over by the time I make some more videos. I think on Wednesday we're going to do a Wednesday live, but instead of just doing what I bought or what's in my bag, I am going to do some a few Easter DIYs while we're live. I just wanted to add a few bows to some of my rabbits, and I thought you guys would enjoy chatting and catching up. So anyway, we're taking some of this Walmart ribbon from their Easter collection, which is stunning. I'll use this all year round. And like that, it is completed. You guys, look at how stunning these turned out. They are absolutely beautiful. It was just about $10 to make both of these, with the greenery, with the flowers, with everything being just so inexpensive. They truly turned out to be absolutely beautiful, stunning items you can put in your home, give as a housewarming gift, or just, keep for yourself. But they're really, really pretty. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've made it this long, leave me a flower emoji down in the description box so I know you're still here and sharing the love. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.